This video is going to be a bit different. As you can probably tell, it's just me this time. This isn't really going to be a funny or entertaining video, but I'm playing some background while I talk about this. I'm treating this video as a sort of introductory and well, I'm going to be talking about myself here. I'm going to be a lot because I'm really not good with words, but yeah. Okay, so just to get introductories out of the way, I am Schmoingle, as some of you know, but my real name is Nash, and well, I started this channel probably about a month ago because one of my friends talked me into doing it, and I've done YouTube channels in the past, and I thought it'd be a great idea because I have a whole bunch of friends on VR, as you guys know, like Chum and Rainbow and Funkle, but the thing I wanted to talk about today was, well, a bit about me, and this video can also be helpful for small creators like myself as well. But with all that out of the way, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, well, in school, all the way up to high school, you know, I was a pretty weird kid. I have ADHD and a lot of anxiety, and, well, naturally those two don't really pair well together, and I've made a lot of mistakes, but the worst one, I think, was in high school when I started dating this girl. I'm gonna keep her name private for, well, yeah, obvious reasons, but she was probably one of the best things to ever happen to me, and I was probably one of the worst things to ever happen to her. But, yeah, let me tell you a little bit about that. So, you know, it was just any normal relationship at first, and, well, everything seemed perfect, but I don't know if it was my pride or my ego or probably both, but I let it get to my head that I could just get away with doing whatever I wanted. I cheated on her on multiple occasions, and I would name call her a lot, and, well, I would just do all sorts of things. I would never do anything borderline illegal, like, well, you can probably guess, but that still doesn't justify anything that I did, and do I still feel regret to this day? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I believe I learned from it, and it made me a better person in the long run. Now, I know that sounds crazy to say, but if she never left me, I would have just kept doing the same things over and over, and it took her leaving for me to realize that, hey, you know, I'm actually really not, well, I'm really not in a good position to be dating, you know, I have many problems, and that was about half a year ago, and since then, I've been single and trying to work on myself. Things get better sometimes, and then things get worse. It's, well, I'm sure you know how it is, but, yeah. Sometimes, well, it's more than most days, I feel a lot of regret, and sometimes I just can't even get out of bed. Sorry about that, but, you know, even then, during all of that, I still managed to put myself back together. And now, while I'm sure we've all had our fill of, you know, good old redemption arcs and everything. Well, there's some parts of this people don't really tell you, and it's, while you're rebuilding and while you're in the process of doing all that, it can be quite tiring, and sometimes it'll be just you for hours and days, hell, sometimes even weeks. It's really, whoa, not that way, mister. But anyways, it's really draining after a while, and sometimes it just feels like it's just you on your side, and yeah, even though I was, getting better, and I still am, I honestly started losing friends because of it, and do I blame them for leaving? No, I don't. I would have too. But after a while, eventually I was in a position where I made some new friends, and things are going pretty well, Chum, Aries, all of them. And that's where the YouTube channel started. It started as an idea from one of our friends who's only appeared in the first ever video, actually, Lava Cake. He was the Baldy Omni-Man, and fun fact, if you were paying attention, we actually played on this exact world. But that's besides the point. So he wanted to start a YouTube channel, and, I love doing group projects and stuff like that, so I figured that'd be a really good idea. And, well, since then, we've made some really funny videos, and honestly, it's just a lot of fun, but I didn't start this thinking I'd be the next Mr. Beast or something like that. I honestly just kind of started it because I just wanted something fun to do with my friends, and to be honest, even if I get popular, and I don't know if I will or not, but that's all it really matters, is if you and your friends are having fun, then that's all that matters, right? And that's another point I wanted to address. Now, I don't know if it's everyone personally, but I do feel like this could really help you in the long run. Maybe you're a small creator yourself, or I don't know, maybe you're thinking about it, but don't do it with the expectations that you're going to become super popular and everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows for you, because that's not always a guarantee. The reason I'm doing it is because me and my friends find it fun, and that's why I do it, for my friends. And even if I blow up, it's still just going to be for them. I'm not gonna follow trends, I'm not gonna push people out of their comfort zones. If someone doesn't like something, we don't do it. It's as easy as that. So, maybe take that with a grain of salt. Just make sure you protect your own peace, and, well, if you love what you do, then keep doing it. And if you do post and you enjoy posting, but, you're hardly getting any views, or it's just not a lot of engagement, don't give up. Don't do something dumb like buy views or fall into mindless trends that you don't enjoy. Don't get greedy with popularity, because greed has always been the downfall of many, many people. Just keep doing what you're doing, and people will love you for it. Even if it's not that many, even if it's only 5, just keep doing it. Trust me, it'll protect you, it'll protect your mental health, and it'll protect your family's mental health. It's just worth doing. But, yeah, that's mainly what I really wanted to talk about. Just wanted to get some things out there, as well as give people a little introductory of who I am and what my ambitions are. So, yeah, if you made it here to the end, well, I don't think anybody would make it here to the end. I didn't really have an outro planned, so let me just put something funny on the screen. Scooby-Doo, 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 Scooby-Doo.